Kevin Costner's ex Christine Baumgartner denies actor's friend who gave her $20,000 is her boyfriend, following their Hawaii vacation. Kevin Costner's ex Christine Baumgartner testified that the man she was pictured vacationing in Hawaii with last month is not her boyfriend. The Yellowstone star, 68, and Baumgartner, 49, both attended a divorce hearing in Santa Barbara on Thursday, with the actor's estranged wife giving tearful testimony. During her time on the stand, Christine addressed her July trip to Hawaii, where she was photographed with Costner's longtime banker friend Josh Connor, a well-heeled financier who lives near the star's mansion in Carpinteria, California. Christine admitted that though Josh gave her $20,000, the pair are not dating and that she shared a room with a female best friend while in Hawaii. Previously, Costner said Christine was deceptive about her financial situation, making a note of $20,000 that her boyfriend recently gave her. An agitated Baumgartner was talked through her two recent vacations to Hawaii in March and July with Connor, who she described as a family friend. Connor, who lives in Santa Barbara, is a longtime friend of Costner's and is recently divorced from his wife Patricia. In court papers filed Thursday morning, Costner accused his estranged wife of being romantically involved with him, but when Baumgartner's lawyer asked her point blank if he was her boyfriend, she replied, firmly, no. She was also asked about $20,000 Connor gave her and told court that $10,000 was given to her mother because she was worried about her house. She tearfully admitted that Costner had been paying her mother $5,000 per month for years, but the payments stopped when they separated. Baumgartner said she since returned the other $10,000 to Connor because I don't need it right now. Last month, Christine and Josh were pictured enjoying a scenic seaside stroll as well as some time in the sun on the beach together. The two seemed to be having a great time, and both Christine and Connor could be seen grinning ear to ear. A bystander exclusively told DailyMail.com she sat with the guy at a corner table. He was handsome. They started off across the table from each other, and she was laughing a lot at whatever he was saying. She was showing him photos from her phone, and he moved to the seat next to her so they were both facing the water. It's hard to say if there was anything going on with them, but he did put his hand on her leg at one point that I saw. That was the only actual physical interaction. Her suite is right next to the guy's suite. He had the drinks charged to his room and they left together right before sunset. Sources with knowledge of Kevin and Christine's divorce drama told the publication that she and Josh have been particularly close recently. However, one insider claimed there is absolutely no romantic relationship between the two. They have been good friends for years, the source added. Baumgartner broke down on the stand Thursday as she detailed the couple's lavish $11 million a year lifestyle, which includes a $175 million beachfront home and a 160,000-acre ranch in Aspen. Earlier in the day, it was reported that Costner claimed his ex has become so unreasonable amid their divorce battle that she has engaged in a relentless jihad against him. The pair, who split on May 1st, are locked in a child support payment battle over children Caden 16, Hayes 14, and Grace 13, with the actor claiming in new legal documents that he has paid more than $1 million since the split. Christine, who introduced herself to the court as Costner, moved out of the pair's beachfront property last month and into a nearby $40,000 per month rental property. Although luxurious, she says the new home does not provide a comparable lifestyle for her children and is asking for extra cash to get a house that is more than a home. It's an experience like the marital property. During his deposition 2 weeks ago, the Dances with Wolves star put his monthly living expenses at $240,000, but wants to pay his ex no more than $60,000 per month. The mom of three became agitated during cross-examination when Costner's legal team repeatedly pointed out features in a new home similar to those in the marital home. They are attempting to prove that the property is comparable and that she does not need monthly child support payments of $161,592. The figure is a new one presented to court on Thursday morning and is a reduction from the $175,000 she had been asking for. In the documents from a hearing Thursday, TMZ reports Costner claims Christine secretly took $105,000 from him to pay her lawyers, and doubled down on claims she padded her child support bills to fund plastic surgery, private trainers, and unallocated credit card expenses for her. He claims her plastic surgery bills total $188,500 a year. Costner claims Christine actually needs around $63,000 a month in child support. Costner claims Christine has engaged in baseless character attacks on him and could get a job, saying she has no plans to seek employment or engage in any income-generating activity, and claims she is asking for enough child support to not have to work. The hearing is set to conclude on Friday, with the judge deciding how much child support Costner will pay. The warring pair were married for 19 years, and Costner was allegedly left blindsided after his glamorous wife filed for divorce in May, citing his heavy workload. Since then, the pair have been trading blows over where each will live, the validity of their prenup, and the eye-watering amount of child support cash Baumgartner is demanding. The Yellowstone actor, who recently claimed that his ex is deliberately trying to delay their divorce, has been embroiled in tumultuous divorce proceedings since Christine filed on May 1st. In a new legal request for order obtained by People, the mother of three has asked for further documentation to prove Costner's finances. Some of the requests included expenses paid by you, or any person at your request or on your behalf, relating to any extramarital romantic relationships. In response, the star's legal team stated that the request is, propounded only for purposes of harassment, is overbroad as to time period and subject matter, burdensome, oppressive, and impermissibly compound. His lawyers further stated that Christine and her attorney's request is not relevant to the subject matter because there is no community property between the former couple in regards to their separation. Costner and his team also added that he does not know for a fact if Christine engaged in any extramarital romantic relationships before separation, and, if so, whether she spent any of his money or charged any expenses in furtherance of her affairs on credit cards he paid. The star's attorney stated, Kevin has no responsive documents for extramarital romantic relationships in which he engaged because he engaged in none. According to the outlet, New York matrimonial and family law attorney Marilyn B. Chinitz explained that Christine's request is not unusual, but added that the request for expenses paid relating to any extramarital romantic relationships should be stricken as irrelevant and harassing and represents nothing more than a fishing expedition. The Dances with Wolves actor and the handbag designer initially tied the knot in 2004 in Aspen, Colorado, and share three children, Caden 16, Hayes 14, and Grace 13. But in May, after nearly 19 years of marriage, Christine filed for divorce, leaving the Hollywood star reportedly blindsided and came as an unpleasant surprise, a source told People at the time. The divorce quickly turned nasty, and his estranged wife made recent claims that Kevin has been withholding his financial records over his $400 million fortune amid their ongoing divorce. The designer said in legal docs filed in California Superior Court Monday that the Academy Award-winning actor has withheld documents in the case, People reported Wednesday after reviewing legal documents. Baumgartner, who has publicly clashed with Costner over her living arrangements since the split, has been asking for docs detailing his future endeavors and anticipated income in projects such as his forthcoming film series Horizon. Christine requested the court order for Costner to share the documents requested. Her team said the actor has been stonewalling them in regards to sharing pertinent info, with a child support hearing slated for next week, and one in November that will scrutinize the premarital agreement in the case. Baumgartner, who the court in July awarded $129,755 per month in monthly child support, has said she felt under pressure to sign the prenup, which awards her a $1.5 million payout in the event of the marriage ending. Her lawyers said in legal documents that Costner has requested a multi-day evidentiary hearing on Baumgartner's request for child support, at which time the court will receive evidence regarding Costner's gross cash flow available for support and anticipated future income. The attorney said that the court will need to receive evidence regarding those circumstances to make its determination, but that Baumgartner will be unable to present any evidence that Costner has chosen to withhold from discovery. Baumgartner initially requested a monthly child support total of $248,000, which Costner said he was opposed to in June. The actor, who made around $20 million in 2022, said the amount was not feasible as he's slated to make substantially less since he has stepped away from the series Yellowstone. Baumgartner's legal team asked for information detailing Horizon, noting that such documents evidence his future endeavors and anticipated income, and said Costner's team has withheld them. A lawyer for the Bull Durham actor said the request seeks documents that are not relevant given the parties entered into a prenup that stipulated a limitation on spousal support and providing that all income earned during marriage would be the separate property of the spouse earning the income and providing for no community property. Costner's lawyer described some of the requests as burdensome, oppressive, and harassing. Over the weekend on August 19th, both Kevin and Christine were separately spotted out in Santa Barbara, California to give depositions amid their ongoing divorce battle. Christine has since moved out of their $145 million mansion after she was ordered to vacate the estate by the end of July and has since been residing in a temporary house in Santa Barbara.